Excellent. No, it's a really good example. So can you said about how it changes the cells of the body. Do you know how what does it do to the outside of the cells to help that process?
Um, well, let me start with telling our audience that we're electromagnetic beings. The physiology, the biology of the human body, and not only the human body, of every living cell on this planet is based on the phenomenon of electromagnetism. Every living cell, from a single cell amoeba in a pond to the highly complex human body made out of 100 trillion cells, every cell is electromagnetically charged with a certain potential of an electric and magnetic field. And when that electromagnetic field collapses, the cell dies. So I have a cell model here. So this represents a human cell with a membrane and a nucleus where the genes are and organelles. And in this complex body of a living cell, we have organelles that are called mitochondria. These red bean-like structures are what biologists call mitochondria. And the mitochondria are the energy plants of the cell. That means that the air we inhale with the oxygen that the air contains and the food we eat are transformed in the mitochondria into chemically usable energy carriers. These energy carriers are called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. And that's the currency that the cell uses to pay every function that requires energy. If the cell absorbs something, if the cell excretes something through the membrane, if the cell produces a protein, a hormone, or whatever, it consumes ATP, and the ATP is produced in the mitochondria. Cancer is, amongst many things, a mitochondrial disease. A cancerous cell has a huge problem to produce enough ATP in the mitochondria, and that is one reason why the cancer cell behaves oddly and in a pathological way, that it doesn't listen to stop signals and growth without any need and ruins the body by overgrowth. This all has to do with the shortage and lack of energy in the mitochondria. And if you ask a biologist, how does the mitochondrium produce energy? How does it build up this ATP molecule that is the universal energy carrier? The answer is, it's a very complex procedure. It fills books with many hundred pages to describe it. But if we simplify the answer, it's about the flow of electrons. Inside the mitochondria, a flow of electrons is like the big propeller of a turbine, of a motor that charges a chemical molecule called ATP. And what drives this propeller, this engine of life inside the mitochondria, is the flow of electrons. And this flow of electrons comes from the energy that we get from the oxygen we inhale and the food we eat. But if the body has problems to use the oxygen, or if we don't get enough oxygen, or if we have digestive problems to break down the food into usable energy packages, or if we disturb the mitochondrial energy flow with toxins, we inhale the smoke of a cigarette, we inhale the fumes of pesticides and industry waste products, we have a problem in the mitochondria and we block the flow of energy. And here comes PEMF. It's like the charger of a modern cell phone that goes by induction. You know that we all know that modern chargers of cell phones don't need a wire-to-wire contact. You just put your cell phone on a plate, and the plate represents a pulsating electromagnetic field. Actually, it's a little PEMF device. You can say a modern cell phone charger is a PEMF device. And you put your cell phone with a decharged battery on top of it, and through induction, energy transport through waves, the battery in your cell phone picks up the electromagnetic energy from the charger and gets recharged so you can use it again. And that's exactly what happens if you lay down on a PEMF mattress. If the batteries of your body, the electricity in your mitochondria is impaired because of toxicity, inflammation, lack of nutrients, etc., exhaustion, infectious particles, unnecessary results of pro-inflammatory vaccinations, in brackets, etc., etc. The list of things that disturb the mitochondrial electricity is long. So if your energy production is down, then it is very smart to have a device that you can lay on and recharge your body with this electromagnetic induction. It's as simple as what we do with a cell phone if we put it on an induction charger. So the electricity from the pulsating electromagnetic field from the applicator of a PEMF device interacts with the electricity of the mitochondria. So the mitochondria pick up this electricity or electromagnetic wave and use it to produce more ATP. So I guess this is the core idea behind PEMF. It's an enabler of mitochondrial energy production. And if that is true, then we can understand why PEMF works so well against all chronic diseases, because all chronic diseases come with a mitochondrial aspect, with a shortage of mitochondrial energy. Infectious diseases, inflammatory diseases, autoimmune diseases, degenerative diseases, and cancerous diseases all have a mitochondrial aspect. So if we can recharge the mitochondria without doing any harm to the body, then we do a lot of good. We get more energy, and the body uses this energy to have a healthy blood flow, to have blood cells that have a normal electric field. And with this normal, healthy electric field, they can pick up more oxygen, they can deliver more oxygen to the organs, and they can help the body to be in this flow of energy that we call health or life. So PEMF therapy is actually a basic vitality enhancement therapy that can be used in all types of chronic illnesses. And not only chronic illnesses, also for anti-aging or smart aging therapies, and why not for prevention? I use it myself just to age smartly and to prevent diseases.